Josh and Caleb.
Hello, welcome back to the channel. Got my Tim Burton shirt on, but he is not what today's video is about. Johnny Depp. We're doing my Johnny Depp collection, which could be a long video because of that. But yeah, got my Mad Hatter pop. Anyway, as some of you know, I'm a huge Johnny Depp fan. Really love him as an actor. His recent films have not been on par with his overall body of work. But that's okay. I really like him as an actor. Love his movies. Most of them. Anyway, let's jump right in. Johnny Depp. So first thing being his show that he was in to start his career, 21 Jump Street. The last couple he was not in the full seasons. Season 1, which was really good, probably the best season. Season 2. Season 3, which was the last full season he was in. Then he cameoed in season 4. I believe he was in the last 2 episodes or 3. Oh no, he was in this season. Yeah, Johnny Depp's final season. Yeah, so this, I was wrong. Happens. He was in this entire season. Then he cameoed in season 5. Yeah, he was in one episode. Blackout. So it says there, starring Johnny Depp, Blackout. Yeah, pretty decent show, except for the final one, which Johnny Depp is not in. Really enjoy it, especially the first season. And then they remade it into a movie starring Channing Tatum and Jonah Hill, which Johnny Depp cameoed in. Great scene, great movie overall, really funny. One of my favorite comedies, really enjoy it. Johnny Depp is great. It's a great scene. Yeah. So 21 Jump Street. Then we'll do some other cameos he had. He was in this movie, L.A. Without a Map. I believe he plays some of his characters. I believe. Isn't this the one? It's been so long, I forget. But he's in it. I need to rewatch it. I'm pretty sure he plays like a version of himself. Anyway, he cameos in that. If you want to see Johnny Depp in drag, watch this film. He's in a prison with this guy. He's a cross-dresser. Very entertaining, actually. Really interesting. Javier Bardem is in this. Oh, yeah, that's him right there. Duh. Anyway, Johnny Depp in drag. That's interesting. What he did to help when Heath Ledger passed, the Imaginarium of Dr. Parnassus. he came in there, Jude Law and Colin Farrell, to help finish the scenes that Heath Ledger had not filmed yet because he passed while I was filming this. And they actually donated the money they made to his daughter. So pretty interesting. I enjoy this film. It's pretty weird, but enjoyable also. Then Caleb's favorite film, Tusk. This movie freaks him out for some reason. Uh, if you think of it as a comedy, it is great. But Johnny Depp is in this. He plays a detective. Not a big role, but he's good in the scenes that he's in. And then that one led to this one, the sequel, Yoga Hosers, which I enjoy. Probably more than most people enjoy it. Again, the Kevin Smith sausage monsters are not great, but the movie overall is pretty good. Johnny Depp has a pretty big role in this film. I enjoy it. Starring Kevin Smith and Johnny Depp's daughters. Pretty interesting. They're also in Tusk, briefly. Good film. I enjoy it, probably more than most of you. I don't like the sausage monsters. I enjoy the movie overall. A movie I do not enjoy, however, is Jack and Jill, which I only have because Johnny Depp has a cameo in this, which that scene, if you just watch the scene with Johnny Depp and Al Pacino at the Lakers game, that's really all you need to watch of this film. That scene is really good, but the movie overall is not great. Not at all. Not even close. One of Adam Sandler's worst movies, but we're not here to talk about Adam. I couldn't make a movie talking about Adam Sandler unless it was, that would be interesting though. Me making a video about Adam Sandler. Early on, anyway, again, we're not. Jack and Jill, Johnny Depp is in it. We'll move on. He was also in an episode of SpongeBob, although I do not believe it was season 2. I think it was season 4 or 5. I used to have the individual episode on DVD, and I traded in because, I have the complete series. And now I don't remember which one he was actually in. So I need to look that up. He plays a surfer. So, yeah. Interesting. Look it up if you want to know. A movie he was not in, but produced, Hugo, which is a movie I do enjoy, directed by Martin Scorsese, produced by Johnny Depp. Yeah. Anyway, enjoy that one. A documentary that he narrates along with Kate Winslet, IMAX Deep Sea, with music by Danny Elfman. Enjoy this one. It's IMAX, it's about sea creatures. Pretty cool. Not the best documentary ever, but I enjoy it. Then we'll go with that, interesting documentary, The Buried Secrets of M. Night Shyamalan, which they interviewed Johnny Depp because he was going to be in The Village. And he turned it down, and they asked him why, and he had to... There was a list of rules that he had to abide by if he wanted to be in the film. He couldn't have his cell phone. Bunch of weird stuff like that, so he turned the part down. I actually enjoyed The Village, but pretty interesting documentary though. It's hard to find now. It used to be at Best Buy and places like that. I actually got Movie Stop, but pretty interesting. This one is also pretty interesting. Gonzo, which Johnny Depp narrates all about Hunter S. Thompson. Like that one. He did a bunch of documentaries about rock groups, but I haven't been able to find those yet. But probably my favorite documentary that he was in, Lost in La Mancha, which you did not know. The Man Who Killed Don Quixote is out now, starring Adam Driver. But Terry Gilliam starred that film way back in 2003. So around the time he was doing Pirates. Johnny Depp was doing this, actually filmed quite a few scenes for it. And Jean Rochefort got sick, and then they had a bunch of rain, and some of their sets got ruined, and then they had to pause production, and then Johnny Depp was too busy after that. Anyway, and the studio canceled, but there were some guys filming, and they said, hey, we want to turn that into a documentary, and they got permission to do so from Terry Gilliam in the studio, I would imagine. But great documentary. Definitely check that one out. Inside the Actors Studio. Really enjoy those. Have a couple of them. Then Biography. Johnny Depp. Have to have that, of course. If you're a Johnny Depp fan. Then their movie he cameos in. Kinsman. Anyway, he's in it. Right there. Old blockbuster release on VHS. I doubt this was ever released to DVD, so don't think I'll be upgrading this one. But some that I do want to upgrade, hopefully when we go to McKay's, The Man Who Cried with Christina Ricci. I think I remember enjoying this one. Don't really remember what it's about. But I remember it looking beautiful. Anyway, want to upgrade that one. And Johnny Depp with Leonardo DiCaprio. What's Eating Gilbert Grape? Really enjoy that one. Hopefully I can upgrade these. Then a Roman Polanski film, The Ninth Gate. Enjoyed that one. Kind of weird, but enjoy it. Then one I have to upgrade. Fear and Loathing in Las Vegas. Have to upgrade this one, if nothing else. One of the better Terry Gilliam films. Then one some of you might have never seen before. Arizona Dream. Pretty great film, actually. Jerry Lewis is in it. One of his... No, anyway. He's Johnny Depp's. Great film, Benny and June. Great romantic film. Really enjoy that one. Another one I really enjoy, Cry Baby. Johnny Depp is terrific in this film. John Waters directed it. Yeah. Then Don Juan DeMarco. Enjoy that one. Then a movie he could have been in more. Platoon. He actually learned, he took months to study Vietnamese just for his role, and they filmed a whole bunch of scenes with him talking Vietnamese, and then they cut it. Most of it. He's still in the film, but he had a much bigger part. This was early on in his career. Great film, Astronaut's Wife, Charlize Theron. Need to upgrade those, for sure. Then the first movie he was ever in, Nightmare Before Christmas, thanks to Wes Craven's daughter, who called him a dreamboat, I believe. That's how he got the part. And he was also in Freddy's Dead, The Final Nightmare. Great scene. He's cracking eggs. This is your brain. This is your brain on drugs. If you haven't seen it, it's worth a watch just for that scene. But yeah, his first movie, and then he cameoed in the sequel. Then one of his earlier films, I believe this was a TV movie or something. Anyway, Private Resort, 80s comedy. Really enjoy this one. Pretty great. Another great film, Finding Neverland and Chocolate. Yeah. Enjoy Finding Neverland a little better. Then Blow, really like that one. Tourist, also enjoy that one. Probably more than most of you. That's okay. Everybody has their own style of what they like. Then Black Mass, he's great in this as Whitey Bulger. Great film. Probably should have been nominated for an Oscar, but that's okay. Public Enemies, which is probably a little better than Black Mass. Enjoy this one, directed by Michael Mann. Then From Hell, about Jack the Ripper. Pretty entertaining film. Johnny Depp is great in this. And Heather Graham. Then the movie where he stole the spotlight from Al Pacino in this film. Out-acted him, in my opinion. He's great in this film. Donnie Brasco. Really enjoy this one. This is one that kind of put him on the map. And we got Pirates a few years later. Yeah. Then Fantastic Beasts films. He's in the last scene of this movie. And then Grindelwald. He's in it quite a bit. Really entertaining. Some of you might not enjoy these films. I do. Personally, they're better than the Hobbit sequels. Love the first Hobbit film, but the other two, oh, in my opinion, these films are better than those. Especially this one. Enjoy these. They're not as good as Harry Potter, but still enjoyable. Sherlock Gnomes. Johnny Depp is in this, believe it or not. He voices Sherlock Gnomes. It's enjoyable. I mean, for what it is. Then one that's just okay, in my opinion, The Rum Diary. We met Amber Heard. Uh, Probably wishes he didn't do this now. The film took years to make, from what I remember reading. Anyway, it is what it is. It's a Hunter S. Thompson novel, so that's probably why Johnny Depp did it, because he's a big Hunter S. Thompson fan. Then Mordecai is what it is. I enjoy it. Most of you probably did not. The Libertine is okay. Then a movie that has not been released here in the U.S., City of Lies. Had to find this on eBay. It's all region, so plays, but yeah. The Professor, not a great film, but had to get because well, all of his films he's pretty good at. Also not a great film, Transcendence. Not a great film at all, but Johnny Depp's in it, so some redeeming qualities. Then the movie he starred in and directed, The Brave. This one is good. If you have not seen it, definitely check it out. It's hard to come by. Obviously, I had to get a foreign release of it, but it's also all region. So yeah, great film. Really enjoy that one. Then Once Upon a Time in Mexico. He is great in this film. Really love this film. This, Pirates, and Secret Window were the first three films I ever saw of Johnny Depp. That I remember anyway. Where I was like, wow, who is that guy, you know? So then I became a fan and started, I'm like, what else is he in? So then I had to find all his movies. Yeah. Once Upon a Time in Mexico. Another great film, Rango. Really like the realistic world in this. Different in an animated film. Kind of like Dinosaur, where there's realistic backgrounds and then with animated characters. Really enjoy this one. One of my favorite Johnny Depp films. Directed by Gore Verbinski, who directed the first three Pirates films and The Lone Ranger. And this. Really enjoyed Rango. If you haven't seen it, definitely check it out. Then another great Western, Dead Man. He's great in this film. Murder on the Orient Express remake. Really enjoy this one. Some of you will probably say, no, the first Murder on the Orient Express is probably better, but this one's still really good. Stars Daisy Ridley also. Kenneth Branagh directs and stars in this. Johnny Depp is pretty good in this film. Saw it in theaters. Then one of his best, probably top 5 favorite Johnny Depp films, Nick of Time. This is a great film. These people kidnap his daughter and force him to help them assassinate this person who is running for some kind of office, mayor or something. Anyway, great film. Check that one out. Then he is great in Secret Window. I know a lot of you are like, what? That Stephen King movie he was in right after Pirates? Yeah. I don't know what it is about this film. I can just watch it over and over again. even though the ending isn't great. That's okay. Johnny Depp is great in this film. Like I've said, this Pirates and Once Upon a Time in Mexico really got me. I'm like, who is this guy, Johnny Depp? He's great in these movies, so then I became a fan. And yeah, one that he's in a little bit, Into the Woods. I'm not a musical guy, so this isn't my cup of tea, but Anna Kendrick is in it, and Johnny Depp. So that's all you gotta say for me to want to see it. Then The Lone Ranger. I probably enjoy this more than most of you. I really enjoyed this one. It's kind of like Pirates, but a Western. Some, I know most of you are like, no, I hate The Lone Ranger, but I love it, so yeah. Then a bonus feature, DVD, Pirates the Lost Disc. Comes with some cool special features. Had to get it. Came in a 2-pack when you bought Pirates. So that's cool. Then Pirates of the Caribbean, Curse of the Black Pearl. Have on Blu-ray and DVD. Because I just do. Could probably trade in my DVD to McKay's. Pirates Dead Man's Chest. Probably my favorite sequel. Cool story. We were actually there on that beach where they filmed in Dominica. I actually went with my youth group on a missions trip, and they were paving all these roads, which it's on an island, and the missionary was like, where are they paving all these roads? Turns out they were filming Pirates of the Caribbean, Dead Man's Chest there, the week after I was there. So, right behind where we were staying. So, could have seen them film and met Johnny Depp. Anyway, hopefully I'll meet him someday. Pirates at Road's End. Really enjoy this one. On Stranger Tides. Enjoy this one also. It's got mermaids in it. Pirates Dead Men Tell No Tales. Also really enjoy this one. Probably the weakest of the Pirates films. That's okay. It's better than this film. Alice Through the Looking Glass. Not a great film. Don't really have much to say about that one, except that this one is better. Alice in Wonderland. Really enjoy this one. Sweeney Todd, probably my top 5 favorite Johnny Depp movie. Really enjoy this one. I'm not a musical fan, but I love this movie. A movie I don't love, Dark Shadows. I enjoy it, it's just not great. I remember watching it with my friends in theaters. Yeah. At least we have Hollywood vampires now because of it. Because him and Alice Cooper were on set together filming, and they decided to form a band, Hollywood Vampires. Which hopefully they'll do a US tour again, so I can meet Johnny Depp and Alice Cooper. That would be cool. Maybe I'll get slapped in the face with his glove like Dave was. But yeah, so if nothing else, we got Hollywood Vampires because of this movie. I enjoy it. I'd never watched the show that this is based on, but anyway, I enjoy it. One I really enjoy, Edward Scissorhands. Great film. put Johnny Depp on the map. And actually, my friend Micah, who some of you might know and have subscribed to, Road of Micah, actually did a little documentary, if you will. He went to all the filming locations for Edward Scissorhands, the whole neighborhood where it was filmed, the mall. So yeah, definitely check out Road of Micah if you want to see where this was filmed. Hopefully we can go to Lakeland and visit the mall at least, because we have friends in Lakeland. Anyway, so go check out Road of Micah's channel. Great film, one of my favorites. Tim Burton. Also, a top 10, Johnny Depp, Sleepy Hollow. Love this film. Remember watching in theaters. I couldn't have, what was this, 99? Yeah, I was 11. Actually went to theaters to see this one with my cousins. Freaked me out a little, but yeah. Love, one of my favorite movies ever made. Love this one. At least top 50. So check that one out if you have not seen it. This too, Ed Wood. Great film about quote unquote the worst director ever. I don't think he was. There's a guy called U-Bowl who is definitely the worst director ever. Yes. Ed Wood actually made a couple entertaining films. Can't say the same about U-Bowl. Anyway, this film is great. Tim Burton, Johnny Depp. Yeah, really enjoy this one, even though it's black and white. That's okay. Not a big fan of black and white, but this film is great. Then Corpse Bride got this cool lenticular artwork. See if you can see it. Yeah. So cool. Comes with this book also. One of the coolest finds I've gotten at Goodwill for $2, I believe. Then we'll end with this. Charlie and the Chocolate Factory, which is one of my favorite. Well, I wouldn't call it a remake, even though I guess it is a remake, even though it's a different title. Some of you probably prefer Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory. That's okay. I really enjoy this one though, Charlie and the Chocolate Factory. Johnny Depp is great in this film. And the score, man, Danny Elfman did great for this movie. Very funny. Those are called cannibals, kids, and is frowned upon in most countries. Yeah, I enjoy this film. So yeah, we're going to end with that. Probably be shooting a Tim Burton collection, probably next, so stay tuned for that. If you're new to the channel, definitely hit the thumbs up and subscribe down below. Videos like this coming every Saturday at 2 p.m. But until then, I'm Josh. If I don't see you out thrifting, I'll see you at the theaters. If they ever reopen. Bye.